MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the finale of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in, and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
2-2. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. That average for him up in the 360s now. 13 home runs, 26 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball to the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And that one is gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Digging in, Torres, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Three runs already home here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at bat.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's the pitch. In there, strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And another foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at ball one. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, he's carrying the entire offense right now. When you see a guy like this on this kind of a hot streak, you've got to stop and see what he does.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Carlos Correa now. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Hit hard to third. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Left field and deep. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 8.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. DJ LeMahieu will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. The average is at .308 entering play. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And the pitch.
Full count.
Brett Gardner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Has a look, now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Wade, the runner at first with 2 gone. In there, and it's even at 1. So 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Yanks leave one. They lead it 3-0. DJ LeMahieu remains in the game, playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Stepping up now, Yordan Alvarez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for them.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Astros are on the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. 8 home runs and 34 driven in. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting it, the right fielder,
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Maldonado is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Tanaka pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left, and now he has some trouble with it in left. And And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Alex Bregman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hit hard on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Three and one now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1 delivery. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We've got more on this Sunday night after this.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Turning for second is Altuve. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you see there, that total good for second place on this Astros ball club. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And that misses for ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Correa hits a little over the 270 mark. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A runner at second, nobody out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. To first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan.
So stepping in, Yordan Alvarez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a miss, 0-1. One out and a runner on third. And it's quickly 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
This is on the ground over to first. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're down 3-2. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Miguel Andujar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that. Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 11.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as we'd expect, not a huge differential here. In fact, no differential at all, with both guys clocking in at 92 as their top fastball. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Hit hard to 3rd. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit down the 3rd baseline.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
1-2. Here it is. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to 1st, and no swing. It's ball 2. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Yankees leave them loaded. They're up 3-2. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And the pitch.
Brantley.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Gardner is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Martin.
So digging in now, Martin Maldonado. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse, and no one will track it down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Ken, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worrying about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. And the count will be full. Looking to send him packing again. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Voit.
Stepping in, Luke Voit. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Called strike 0-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Torres, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Miguel Andujar will be next. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in George Springer.
The center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Digging in, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chopper to short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. In his career, Altuve enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Smoke on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Looking at his career totals, Gurriel has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. 1-1 the count. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-3 Houston.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. At the plate now, Tyler Wade, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Right side. To second for 1. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. Lays off 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
So here's Josh Reddick, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Josh James is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-0 now. This is in the air to left. Brenton is underneath this one. One gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. Shot toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Settling in now, Luke Voigt. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Springer to the track. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! 2-run shot to straightaway center, his second home run of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box, Torres. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even at 5 apiece. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 56, Jonathan.
Bottom of the inning now, so the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Holder stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, Jose Altuve. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
This year against right-handed pitching, Correa carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Torres scoops it up, 1 there. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Astros lead 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Austin Pruitt has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Austin.
Ready to begin the 8th, and now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our two starters fared. It's our starter comparison. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Tyler Wade. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett.
So it's a runner at first with two men out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. He's set, and the pitch. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. This ball game still tied 5-all. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
First delivery to him on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Judge looks up, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
So now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Line drive, base hit to right.
The batter, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Tommy Kahnle is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Runners on first with one down. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Next up for the Astros, Martin Maldonado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 6-5. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Lined hard toward right center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And that misses 1-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he fouls this one off. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Good battle. Count remains full. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in now, Luke Voigt. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing. The 1-1. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
He's set. Now the pitch. To 2-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Gurriel is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Torres. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
A ball and no strikes. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And it's fouled away. Last chance for the Yankees. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Miguel Andujar, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And the tying run is going to score here in the 9th, and we are right back to where we started.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Ryan Presley has been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 1-0. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down, a base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
Standing in now, Tyler Wade, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Astros 6. So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. George Springer the next to hit. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers. Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A high fastball is in there.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left, and it's now an 8-7 ball game. So now to the plate, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Jose Altuve becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. In now, Carlos Correa, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Last strike now for Houston. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tommy Kahnle earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Aroldis Chapman retires the side to hammer down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Astros, 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.